Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU TV.
Hi, I am Adam Kozeb from Ohio City Elementary School. Welcome to News 6. With today's first story, here's Amy Shelley.
Our first story today takes us to Ohio City to talk with Casey Coyote Canoodle, who is an amateur dirt track motorcycle racer. Here's Ryan Strickler with the story.
Hi, my name is Ryan Strickler, and today I'm with Casey Coyote Canoodle. Casey, when did you first start racing?
My dad used to race pro, and when I started riding, 4.
Can you tell us where most of your races are held?
In Michigan, Peoria, Illinois, Kentucky, Florida, Texas.
How many races have you won?
50.
How many trophies have you won?
58.
If someone doesn't know anything about racing, can you tell them stuff about racing?
Well, a guy put this on so like when you go around to the corners, you put it down. That way, because if you don't have a steel shoe on, you put your foot down, it might catch, and you might catch your foot in the wheel.
What kind of clothes do you wear and why?
I wear a chest protector, and I wear a helmet, goggles, and elbow pads.
How many times have you wrecked?
I'd say about 10.
And how many have you got hurt? How bad?
I fell off, and some kid ran over my leg.
How old are the kids you race with?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Do you have any role models?
I want to be like my dad. Because he was a pro and I wanted to be a pro too.
Today's News 6 is produced by the 6th grade class of Ohio City Elementary School. Ohio City is located 8 miles southwest of Van Wert in Van Wert County. Ohio City was founded in 1876 and has a population of about 850.
Our next story takes you to the Ohio City Fire Station, where we learn the responsibilities of being a fire chief. Here's Jeannie Delgado with the story.
Hi, I'm Jenny Delgado, and I'm here with Paul Swander, the fire chief. When was the fire station built?
The fire station was built in the late 30s by what they called then as the WPA workers. It was hand-built, and these concrete was wheeled in wheelbars up ramps to when they got up high to finally get this building poured. And it was dedicated in the late 30s.
In what season do you receive the most calls?
Naturally in the wintertime and early spring.
About how many fires occur each year?
We have on the average of about 30 fires a year. They will range from anywhere from a car fire to chimney fires to car fires back to house fires.
How much does the fire truck cost?
This truck here was $142,000.
Can you describe some of the features on the truck?
The major components of our fire truck then is our big hose bed on the back end, which carries all of our 2.5-inch lines that we hook from the hydrant to the fire, and then from the truck to the fire, and from the truck back to the hydrant. And then we come up to the side, we have our SCBAs, which is our breathing apparatus. That, as all of you know, with the chemical world that we're living in today, you must have them, or you're going to be in deep trouble with the plastics and the chemicals we have. And all of our connections, as you can see here in the front, we have our connections out here in front, from hydrant to fire, and from our tanker back to our truck. And that pretty well takes care of the side of the truck, with the exception of our big generator back on the back end, which is for our floodlights at night.
Can you tell us why you became a fireman?
My best statement would be to help the community.
Do you enjoy being a fire chief?
Very much, very much.
That's
A
good.
lot of responsibility, but I enjoy it, really do.
How would you feel if a natural disaster struck your life? Today's Kids View question asked the 6th grade at Ohio City Elementary what they would do to help the victims of Hurricane Andrew.
Hi, I'm Scott Bonebaugh. Today's Kids View question is, if you could help the victims of Hurricane Andrew, what would you do?
If I could help the victims of Hurricane Andrew, I would send tools and supplies to them to help them build the houses.
If I could help the victims of Hurricane Andrew, I would send them all the supplies that they would need.
If I could help the victims of Hurricane Andrew, I would give them money to build houses and groceries.
If I could help the victims of Hurricane Andrew, I would help clean up the trash.
There are many of us who want to pursue the many dreams we have in life. Bruce Baker decided to take that chance. With our last story today, here's Michelle Couts.
Hi, I'm Michelle Couts, and I'm here with Bruce Baker. Bruce, how did you get the name Baker Built Products?
Back in 1975, when we first started in business, we were going under the name of Baker Welding, which we used for about 5 or 6 years. Then about 5 years ago, we started making our own products to sell, and we figured we needed a different name than Baker Welding, so we come up with the name of Baker Built Products.
Why did you become an inventor?
I guess I feel it's just a gift that the Lord gave me. Even back when I was in high school, I made a homemade tractor. So it's just something that I guess it's a natural talent or a gift that the Lord's given me.
Can you tell us why you invented the grain damper?
We had farmers come to us with a problem of controlling the flow coming out of their trucks and filling their wagons and so on. And so it was kind of an idea that a farmer come up with, and we thought he had a good idea, so we took the idea, perfected it, and started manufacturing it. But it was an original farmer that had the idea.
How popular are your inventions?
Our air wings for the motorcycles that we come out with in about 1984, we probably sold someplace around 35 to 40,000 sets of them since we come out with them. So that has really been a popular item.
Is it hard for an inventor to go from start to finish with an idea?
It takes quite a long time. It's also expensive. A patent probably runs $3,000 to $5,000 by the time you file it and get it completed, and you're probably talking 2 to 3 years' time.
Thank you for joining us today. Tune in next week when St. Bernard, New Washington, visits News 6. Have a good day.
Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.